just down the street. Give us something to spend or something to eat. Let us repeat. Trick or treat. We've walked and walked the livelong day. We've knocked on many doors. Behind each door another face. And now we've come to yours. Trick or treat, trick or treat. We're children who live just down the street. Give us something to spend or something to eat. Let us repeat. Trick or treat. The day is turning into night, and shadows now appear. What once we sang so loud and bold, we mumble now with fear. Trick or treat, trick or treat. We're children who live just down the street. Give us something to spend or something to eat. Let us repeat. Trick or treat.
Seize the vampire, arrive from the grave, and attack young women. Hear them scream, and hear them plead for their lives.
I won't harm you. I need your blood so I can live forever. And you will be with me, with the undead.
See the vampire, attack young women, kill them, suck their bloods. That's the vampire with T. Valentine and company, Charles Ray Conway, and Yvonne Cummings. The vampire.
I said, hey, bloodsucker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bloodsucker, you a real mean mother. Bloodsucker, better run for cover. Hey, bloodsucker, I'm taking back my life. You can't be seen while the sunlight shines. At night you come to take what's mine. Bloodsucker, you're most unkind. You take our fruit and leave us the rind. Your teeth are sharp, your tongue is smooth. Your touch is cold and it leaves a bruise. Bloodsucker, I'm taking back my life. Give me a stick, I won't hesitate to drive it through your icy heart. You ain't got the beat in them antique feet. You need some fresh blood in your heart. So hey, bloodsucker, you a real mean mother. Bloodsucker, better run for cover. Hey, bloodsucker, I'm taking back my life.
out for the super women!
We're not like the women you know.
The love slaves are belted, booted, and buckled for action.
I'll do anything to a man, or for him.
The love slaves write their own laws. They dare to turn the secret desires of every woman into a world of pleasure.
You'll love the love slaves.
The love slaves, in color, admission restricted, and you'll never see the love slaves on television.
You're in for surprise. You're in for a shock. In London town streets, when there's darkness and fog, when you least expect me, and you turn your back, I'll attack. I smile when I'm sneaking through shadows by the wall. I laugh when I'm creeping, but you won't hear me at all. Oh, hear my warning, never turn your back on the rip-off. You'll soon shake with fear, and never knowing if I'm near. I'm sly and I'm shameless, nocturnal and nameless, except for the ripper, or if you like, Jack the Knife.
J'ai travaillé mon rire le plus inquiétant pour vous accueillir dans cette édition toute spéciale de la Grande Pagaille. C'est le show spécial pour Halloween. Alors je crois que je n'ai jamais eu autant de morceaux à passer dans une émission. J'espère que vous m'entendez où que vous soyez, dans quelques châteaux hantés, quelques manoirs, quelques motels abandonnés sur le bord de la route. Je disais oui que j'ai beaucoup d'émissions. Moi c'est Pierre, vous êtes sur Efferalgang Radio. Pas d'émissions, pardon, de chansons. J'ai beaucoup de chansons. Hein, ça se mêle un peu dans ma tête. Je suis très excité de faire cette émission avec vous aujourd'hui. Derrière moi, le morceau que vous entendez, c'est Ennio Morricone, avec la bande originale de Plume di Cristallo. Juste avant, nous venons d'entendre l'extraordinaire The Reaper par Judas Priest, ou Judas Priest. Avant, on avait un morceau de Thousand Culture and the Skids qui s'appelle Bloodsucker. Et on a ouvert le show avec une petite chanson de Oscar Brand qui s'appelle Trick or Treat. Beaucoup de chansons, je disais. Beaucoup aussi d'extraits de films, de musique de films. Et j'ai également, pour la fin de l'émission, où je sais pas, peut-être que je vais essayer d'en caler au fur et à mesure dans le show, dans l'émission, 2 histoires de fantômes. On est ensemble jusqu'à 21h pour vous accompagner dans la nuit. C'est le show spécial Halloween. On va s'écouter un morceau tout de suite, The Sparks, avec Eaten by the Monster of Love. Installez-vous confortablement. On est ensemble jusqu'à 21h, je disais. Beaucoup de musique ensemble. Et attention derrière vous.
Don't let it get me. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me. Well, it's Saturday night and I'm still free, and I ain't never gonna be eaten by the monster of love. Don't let it get me out. It's hard to fight it off much more. I hear it trailing by the door. Eaten by the monster of love. Don't let it get me. It ain't a pretty sight to see the way it needs them. It chews them up and spits out creatures with those goo-gooing eyes. Sickness smiles, it just ain't right. And my father said, don't worry son, but look at him, he should have run. Eaten by the monster of love. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me out. Well, it's worse than war, it's worse than death. There ain't too many left who ain't been eaten by the monster of love. Buy a dog and that might help, but sometimes though a dog gets grabbed and eaten by the monster of love. It ain't a pretty sight to see the way it leaves them. It chews them up and spits out creatures with those goo-gooing eyes. Sickness smiles, it just ain't right. Eaten by the monster of love. Let it puff, let it puff. Eaten by the monster of love. I hate to cry, but I just ain't the time. Don't let it get me. 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 Well, I know some really good people overcome, and piece by piece they were eaten by the monster of love. And sometimes it takes a nip at me, but I'm too quick to ever be eaten by the monster of love. Don't let it get me. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me. Well, eaten by the monster of love. 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 Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me. Don't let it get me out. Don't let it get me.
Anything to get it. This is what I am and what I'll always be.
And what drives a man from the point of terror and into the arms of his mistress's daughter?
Where's Helene?
Sleeping. Mother? If you can stand the shock of the dark side of fear, you must see Point of Terror.
Now Now there's a 32 hertz around our town, but you'll only see it when the sun goes down. When there is no moon and things get scary, you'll hear him tack it up in the cemetery. He'll race anyone for a pint of juice, so you better watch out for Dracula's deuce. It's a Boris custom painted metal flake black, and he buries it all the competition at the track. He's top eliminator and always gets the cup. You better watch out if he says he'll suck you up. He'll race anyone for a pint of juice. You better watch out for Dracula's deuce. I can't stand it! Yeah! Shut up now! First gear! Shut up, Fang, it's alright! You can't stand it! How much juice is there in a little Honda? Too much! Shut up, Fang! Let's get a bite to eat! He trophies every week down at Forest Lawn, but when the sun comes up, old Drac is gone. The ghouls all dig him and they really crave when he makes his trophy run and heads for the grave. He'll race anyone for a pint of juice. You better watch out for Dracula's deuce. Here he comes now. Listen to that juice. I can hear it. It's music to my ears. Beautiful. Natasha, kiss me on the neck. I love you. I love this race. We're going to eat tonight. Fang, you be honest.
Here she comes now, and she looks so horrible. She gave a shriek and a ghastly smile. Who we talking about, ghouls? The preacher said,
"Speak up now or forever hold your peace."
Well, Dr. Frank opened the latch and held up a piece he forgot to attach. Here comes the bride.
The bride of Frankenstein.
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 Yours cruelly came in basic black with gift-wrapped witches' curses. The wolves and hounds bayed merrily as the guests arrived in hearses. Who we talking about, ghouls? A delightful chill blew off the swamp and pierced us to the heart. The bride broke down in tears of joy. Well, actually, she fell apart. Here comes the bride.
The bride of Frankenstein.
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 There were some yummy guys catering the reception. Yeah, too bad the living dead ate them. And they didn't even save me a piece. The pigs.
Oh, this ice chest is a mess. Excuse me, could you move that brain and pass me a diet soda?
Here comes the bride.
talk tough movies. Here's a superhero with the biggest pair of all.
You looking for me?
There she was, just walking down the street singing.
Miss Elvira is a slimy, slithering succubus, a concubine, a streetwalker, a tramp.
Yes, she's got it all. She's everything you've ever wanted in a movie. A woman and a casserole.
She was walking next to me singing.
You'll see lots of weird romance.
What's that perfume you're wearing?
Super unleaded. Don't smoke.
Loads of drooling madness.
Ew, I hope you change the sheets.
Hey, Elvira, we got us a couple more volunteers.
Great, just grab a tool and start banging.
A whole gang of awesome monsters.
I'm fast, Jamal, you know it.
And a few sleazy experiments.
And there's nothing wrong with G-rated movies as long as there's lots of sex and violence.
The charge is witchcraft.
We ought to have one of these every year.
See Elvira as Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
But if they ever ask about me, tell them I was more than just a great set of...
It's the greatest double feature of all time.
Bienvenue de retour dans la Grande Pagaille. J'ai essayé de le caler avec la batterie, ça, c'est très difficile. C'est très très compliqué de caler une voix sur ces morceaux, c'est ces bandes originales de la Hammer, dont j'ai un album entier qui va me servir parfois de musique de fond sonore. Bienvenue dans la Grande Pagaille, sur Efferalgang Radio, spécial Halloween. J'espère que vous avez creusé vos citrouilles. Faut pas le faire trop tôt parce qu'après la citrouille a tendance à se flétrir et ça fait une petite bouche de grand-mère comme ça. J'espère que vous allez bien. On vient d'écouter beaucoup de choses. Qu'est-ce qui se passe ? Ok, on vient d'écouter beaucoup de choses entre nous. Là, à l'instant, c'était un extraordinaire morceau qui m'est arrivé tout récemment, au moyen des réseaux sociaux. Je baisse un tout petit peu. Le thème qu'on entend en fond, c'est le thème de c'est le thème de Twins of Evil, une production de la Hammer, donc je disais. Donc juste avant, c'était Glass Figure avec Arpeggioso, ou Arpeggioso, je pense que c'est Arpeggioso. Si je ne me trompe pas, on pourra me corriger. Juste avant, c'était évidemment le thème de Halloween de John Carpenter, bien entendu. C'était le mix numéro 2 sur la bande originale. Avant ça, nous avions à la fois la musique du trailer de Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, excusez-moi. Ouh là là, mais ça devient de plus en plus terrifiant ce qui se passe. Je disais donc Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, et une chanson d'Elvira qui s'appelait The Bride of Frankenstein. Voilà. Ah, on me dit qu'on n'entend pas le thème, alors je monte un tout petit peu le son. C'est juste que la musique est très très forte et parfois... Ah donc oui, c'est Arpeggiosa, hein, excusez-moi. Oui, je disais, la chanson peut être un peu violente comme ça parfois, donc c'est des gros éclats de cuivre et j'ai peur que parfois ça surgisse. Mais bon, en même temps, c'est un peu ça le thrill, le frisson de Halloween, bien entendu. Oui, donc je disais Elvira, Bride of Frankenstein, c'était le titre. Je pense, comme le soulignait Marie sur le chat, que Fred Schneider des B-52s, dont nous retrouverons un morceau un peu plus tard, est effectivement au cœur sur ce morceau. Voilà. Vous pouvez nous écouter sur YouTube, vous pouvez nous écouter sur Mixcloud également, c'est tout nouveau sur Efferalgang. Moi je débute à peine là, je viens de découvrir la fonctionnalité de Mixcloud. C'est très bien parce qu'en fait vous pourrez écouter à nouveau la radio en faisant d'autres choses avec votre téléphone, donc ça c'est plutôt pas mal. Efferalgang s'upgrade, Efferalgang s'améliore, et ça c'est bien. Voilà. Avant Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, Bride of Frankenstein, c'était The Ghouls avec Dracula's Deuce. Un très 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 chouette morceau que j'aime beaucoup, découvert il y a fort longtemps dans une de mes collections de musique d'horreur, voilà, parce que il faut le dire, et c'est un peu pour ça aussi que je suis très heureux de faire cette émission avec vous, cette émission spéciale Halloween, c'est que ça fait très longtemps que je collectionne des musiques dont le thème s'approche plus ou moins de l'horreur, des monstres classiques, l'universal, tels que Frankenstein, le vampire, Dracula, également le loup-garou, mais aussi... Quoi ? Oui, ok. Mais aussi les momies, Bride of Frankenstein et tout ce qui suit. Et nous avions ouvert le dernier set, avec, bien entendu, les extraordinaires Sparks, exactement, avec Eaten by the Monster of Love. Là, tout de suite, j'ai relancé un thème, c'est, si vous l'entendez, je ne sais pas, l'opening credits de La Momie, un morceau composé par Franz Reisenstein. Voilà. Je m'allume une cigarette, je bois une gorgée de bière et nous partons tout de suite ensemble pour un nouveau tour de piste, une nouvelle sélection musicale dont nous allons commencer sans plus attendre avec un morceau de Jonathan Richman qui s'appelle Vampire Girl. A tout de suite sur Efferalgang Radio, c'est la Grande Pagaille d'Halloween.
for a minute or two, and I'll admit something to you. I get intrigued when women look sinister. Call me superficial, but I stare at them vampire girls. It's not the mascara, it's not the tight dress, it's a look in the eyes gonna scare you to death. Vampire girl, vampire girl. I get so intrigued when they look like a vampire girl. She could beat, she could rise, she do ritual sacrifice. Vampire girl, vampire girl. Whoa, I get so intrigued when they look like a vampire girl. Go little vampire girl, go little vampire girl, woo! Go little vampire girl, go little vampire girl. Evil now, scary now, go little vampire girl. Evil now, yeah, scary now, yeah, yeah. Evil now, yeah, yeah, scary now, yeah, yeah, yeah. Is she in heaven? Is she in hell? Is she a sex industry professional? Vampire girl, vampire girl. I get so intrigued when they look like a vampire girl. If you fall for the roost, buddy, I won't laugh. I believe I've fallen for it a couple of times myself. Vampire girl, vampire girl. I get so intrigued when they look like a vampire girl. Go little vampire girl, go little vampire girl, woo! Go little vampire girl, go little vampire girl. Whoa, scary, go. Go now, yeah, yeah, scary. Yeah, yeah. Go now, yeah, scary now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here comes one with a 17 watch, coming up to me, she wants to talk. Vampire girl, vampire girl. I get so intrigued when they look like a vampire girl. Who would have predicted? Who would have suspected? She's not so scary, she's got all of my records. Vampire girl, vampire girl. Oh, I get so intrigued when they look like a vampire girl. Why go little vampire girl? Go little vampire girl. Woo! Go little vampire girl. Go little vampire girl. Go now, scary now. Go little vampire girl. Go now, yeah, yeah, scary now. Yeah, yeah. Go now, yeah, yeah, scary now. Yeah, yeah.
Three beautiful sisters lead a peaceful life in a quiet country village, till one is dealt a crushing blow.
I can't move.
Now, her only chance of a cure lies in the mysterious powers of this unknown visitor.
I'll never be better.
That's because you don't believe.
As long as she's willing to pay the price to this demon of the darkness.
I am the collector of souls.
And become an eager accomplice to the devil's dirty deeds.
We found a new disciple.
Those not yet under her sinister power must fight for their lives.
She's evil.
As her satanic spell spreads like a malignant mass that no one can stop. Andrea Marcovici, Michael Culver, and Diana Dors star in the terrifying tale of the Devil's Web.
Pardon my enthusiasm.
I like your enthusiasm.
Shadows of the night, falling silently. Echo of the past, calling you to me. Haunting memory, veiled in misty glow. Phantom melody, playing soft and low. In this world that we know now, life is here, then gone. But somewhere in the afterglow, love lives on and on. Dreams of long ago meet in rendezvous. Shadows of the night, calling me to you. Calling me to you.
Okay, kids. I tore up the TV guide, and last time I read the Bible, it took us 4 months to get a job back here again. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to tell you what's on next Wednesday night. Wait, Bradley, what's it called? It's called When Havoc Strikes. And it's this weekend. It's great. Only real thing on TV anymore. This weekend, it's got all the great air disasters, and you actually see Led Zeppelin go down in flames where they belong. Video like this. I wanna see Thank you. Be back later.
is it that we're doing under the lights? Can someone tell me why once again we're food for vampires tonight? It's paradise when the zombie eyes trained on you and sucking you dry.
Wildest of the wild ones. Savage, sadistic, thrill-hungry. The wild rebels. They live for kicks, love for kicks, kill for kicks. Starring Steve Alamo, Willie Pastrano, John Vella, and Bobby Byers. Too much woman for any one man.
I don't dig you.
Do you dig this?
The Wild Rebels. It's now. It's what's happening. Hate angry. They know no law. A brutal action shocker. The Wild Rebels. Technicolor.
waiting for you.
A knife would be better. No. I want to feel the trembling flesh in my hands as I squeeze the life out of the body. What if there's a struggle and the victim escapes? I must think of a way to avoid that. There must be no mistakes.
Et bienvenue de retour sur la Grande Pagaille spéciale Halloween, ce soir jusqu'à 21h sur Efferalgang Radio. C'est toujours Pierre qui vous accompagne pour cette émission dédiée à cette fête païenne que j'aime tout particulièrement. Je pense que c'est clairement ma préférée de l'année. Nous écoutons en fond sonore Ennio Morricone avec Giornata Nera per l'Ariete, entre parenthèses The Fifth Chord. Nous venons d'entendre, et je vais ainsi annoncer toutes les chansons que nous venons d'écouter, donc Thin Lizzy avec Killer on the Loose, un morceau cher à mon cœur. Juste avant, c'était The Monochrome Set avec Love Zombie. C'est pas nécessairement ma préférée de Monochrome 7, mais vous comprendrez que c'est évidemment une des chansons qui collait le mieux au thème d'aujourd'hui. Cela dit, The Monochrome 7 fait partie, je pense, d'un de mes groupes favoris. Et juste avant, un autre groupe favori, si ce n'est le groupe que je préfère le plus au monde, The Cramps, avec un live de TV set. Pas de show d'Halloween sans The Cramps, bien entendu. Juste avant, nous avions The Robert Copper Orchestra. Pardon, excusez-moi, je reprends. Et oui, c'est toujours la Grande Pagaille. Hein. The Robert Copper Orchestra avec la musique de la BO, tirée de la BO de Dark Shadows, la série des années 60. Le morceau s'appelait Shadows of the Night, ainsi intitulé également Quentin Theme. Et juste avant ça, c'était une autre bande originale tirée du film The Corpse Bride de Tim Burton. Le morceau c'était The Piano Duet et il a été composé par Danny Elfman, bien entendu, puisque c'est un film de Tim Burton. Et nous avions ouvert le site avec Jonathan Richman, bien entendu, et le morceau Vampire Girl. Sans plus attendre, il est 20h, c'est l'heure de l'histoire de fantômes. Je pense que l'année prochaine, pour le prochain show d'Halloween, je ferai également... Il y aura une histoire de fantômes pour entre 2 heures de musique. Et donc installez-vous avec une boisson chaude, peut-être sous un plaid ou sous une couette, ou si vous êtes dans les transports en commun, fermez les yeux. Ça va être l'heure de l'histoire qui fait peur.
Once there was a man who was married to a lady called Elvira. And Elvira had a golden arm. It was solid, shining gold. It ran from her shoulder right down to her fingers. Elvira was very proud of her golden arm, so proud that before she went to sleep at night, she would say to her husband, "If I happen to die, promise me you'll bury me with my golden arm." And he always said he would. Night after night she would ask him, and night after night he would promise. And one night, Elvira died. And the husband buried her just as he had promised, with her golden arm. And life went on for the husband. He was lonely, naturally. He had his work on the farm, he had his friends, but things weren't the same. He couldn't seem to pay attention to his work, and things went from bad to worse. And little by little, he sold the farm animals, then the carts, then the barn. And lying in bed one night, he began to think about Elvira and her golden arm. He thought about what he could do with all that gold. And it seemed a shame that Elvira's arm was buried deep in the ground. And the more he thought, the more he had to have that arm. But he had promised Elvira. And yet, he needed the gold in her golden arm. At midnight, he got out of bed, dressed in his warmest clothes because it was bitter cold outside. He took his lantern and a shovel. There was no moon, and he walked in the black night to Elvira's grave, the lantern shining on the road in front of him, making shadows that half scared the man to death. And if he didn't want that golden arm so badly, he would have turned around and gone home, where it was safe and warm. He came to Elvira's grave. The ground was hard because of the cold, but he dug and he dug. The hole got deeper and deeper. The night became colder and colder. And he finally reached Elvira's coffin. He opened the coffin, reached in, and took the golden arm. He covered up the coffin and fixed the earth around the grave so that no one would know what had been done. It began to snow and hail, and the wind got louder and louder as the man started back for home with the golden arm under his coat. He lit a fire, warmed himself, and looked around for some place to hide the golden arm. The only place that was safe, he thought, was under the covers of his bed. He jumped into bed and tried to keep warm, but the golden arm was cold, very cold, and the man shivered and shook. He tried to sleep, but somehow he couldn't. He tried to close his eyes, but he was afraid to keep them shut. He didn't know why. Maybe it was the wind that was keeping him awake, because it got louder and louder, and then in the wind. It was calling, "Where is my golden arm?" Imagination, the man thought. It had to be because it couldn't be anything else. But he pulled the covers over his head. He didn't want to hear the sound, or was it a voice? What was it saying? "Where is my golden arm?" He got out of bed to make sure. He looked out towards the road. He could hardly see it from his window. It was so dark out, but the wind carried a voice saying, "Where is my golden arm?" He went to the door to listen, to be sure. And he heard it. Where is my golden arm? And he looked into the cellar, and the voice called to him, Where is my golden arm? And the man shook and shivered, and to be safe he went back to bed, and he still heard the voice coming from all around him, from the windows, under the door, under the bed, from the closet, and it cried and called and howled, Where is my golden arm? And then he saw it. Where is my golden arm? At the foot of his bed. And it jumped right at him. You've got it! They say that whenever the wind howls late at night, that it's Elvira coming to find her golden arm. Do you have it?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Vive la Fête horror show.
Bonsoir.
Frankenstein meets a wolfman.
like to go and watch horror movies. I like watching Dracula, Frankenstein, all those old groovies. Some like it cold, I like it hot, especially when my girl holds me hand such a lot. Well, me and my girlfriend, we love watching horror movies.
Well, that's what I like.
My girlfriend loves watching I Was a Teenage a Werewolf. I like Vincent Price in the film called Which Found a General. You see, some like it cold, I like it hot, especially when my girl holds me tight such a lot. Well, me and my girlfriend, we love watching horror movies.
Me and my boyfriend on a Friday night.
Frankenstein, all those old groovies. Some like it cold, I like it hot, especially when my girlfriend is holding my. Oh, me and my girlfriend, we love watching horror movies.
Me and my boyfriend on a Friday night.
Me and my girlfriend, we love watching horror movies.
That's what I like, yeah.
That's what I like.
In Ramnikul in Transsilvanien sah ich ein Plakat.
Drauf stand, dass der Graf Dracula zum Fest geladen hat.
Eingeladen war ein jeder, auch Dr. Frankenstein. Einzige